Love or list 'em, love or list 'em.
To keep a secret or to share that secret that nobody else knows about. That's the headline of this conversation. An email we got last week from Zoey. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. Welcome to Love 'em or List 'em. Do this every single Thursday at 7:55. You know, all of us have been in those weird dating situations where we ask our friends and family for help. Like, what are we supposed to do right now? Well, that's what we do right now on Thursdays at this time. So Zoey found out her boyfriend kept a secret from her that involves her family member. With that, we'll let you take her from here. Zoey, thanks for being here. What happened last week? What did you find out about recently that is now that has you thinking about ending this relationship?
I've actually been divorced for quite some time, and I have an 18-year-old, and my new boyfriend and I have been together since January, and we actually decided to kind of go on like a combined spring break for my daughter's spring break.
That's fun.
And yeah, it actually was really fun, and things have been going really well in the relationship, and my daughter gets along spectacularly well with my new boyfriend. I was like a little worried at first because I haven't really dated a lot since the divorce, but since she is getting ready for college and everything too, I just kind of figured, now or never. And
yeah, take care of yourself.
Yeah, I kind of found out recently that my boyfriend kept a huge secret kind of on her behalf.
Okay, so something that your daughter did, your boyfriend is keeping from you. Is that right?
Yeah, so actually one time he came over a little bit early and he has a key, and I was headed home from work, and she was actually home vomiting because she had been drinking and got really sick, and she panicked and told him, like, please don't tell my mom by any means. And this was actually kind of relatively early, like a couple months into our relationship. And he felt like he wanted to build trust with her, so he just didn't tell me at the time.
That is a hard one.
And this came out recently.
Yeah, this kind of came out like right after the trip, because I think at that point he had sort of realized, like, I want to be honest, like, this is getting more serious. But I actually feel kind of worried because since Zoey is my daughter, I feel like he sort of has like an obligation, to be honest with me in our relationship, but also if something was going on with her, like, I mean, this stuff happens. I understand that she's at kind of this point in her life. Like, I want to be aware so she's safe and not kind of developing bad habits.
Well, I got to tell you, Zoey, you have struck a chord with me because my stepmother kept a secret from my dad. I'm not going to tell you what that secret was, but it was something she should have told him. And it made my relationship with my stepmom, it really built a really strong level of trust. But now looking back as a parent, I know why she did it, but she should have told my dad. So I feel like perhaps you should say something along the lines of, I know why you kept the secret. You did it because you were trying to build trust and bond with her rather. But in the future, anything that's detrimental / risky that my daughter does, I need to know it.
I mean, I just kind of feel like at this point I'm at a crossroads. Like, should I keep going with the relationship? Because overall it's been really great. And I think he genuinely did want to help my daughter and me. But I just feel like, I don't know, this kind of betrays everything we had building up, especially at that point early in the relationship.
Yeah, betrayal sounds like something, though, if there was dishonest intentions, if he was trying to be sneaky.
And he was the one doing it.
To me,
on a bigger level, I guess.
Yeah, to me, this is an honest intention of, and your daughter's part of this as well. She asked him to keep the secret. She was the one putting this out there.
It's a hard position to be in.
And for him, I don't know his history with children or if he even understands the dichotomy of, you're right, he needed to share that with you, my opinion.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel for the guy, and I feel like he had an honest intention.
I'm with
you,
Brian.
He sounds like a good dude as far as I can tell.
I'm with you, but I see your point, but I am with you, Brian.
Should I love him or list him?
Karen, good morning. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. Love him or list him if you're Zoey, who we will get back to here momentarily.
List him because it's a no-brainer for me. It's her child we're talking about. And you guys have young kids, so you're not there yet. My own mother did something like that twice with one of my teenage daughters. And it's absolute betrayal. I'm right there with, she's feeling icky about it, then that should be it. It's her kid.
You don't think there's anything about the guy?
No.
It didn't. Okay, she's firm in her conviction.
No, I mean, it's not that he might not be a nice guy, but you don't do that.
And it is like I like how sturdy you are in your stance, too. It is just
I have 3 kids. You know who I am. I have 3 kids, and 2 of them were daughters. It just, when your kids get older, you become very protective. If somebody didn't tell you that your little girl went out and got drunk, what would you do, Brian?
I mean, to be honest, in this situation,
you say that now. Yeah, I know you say that now, but she's still young. She's not going to go out and get drunk. Oh. I'm just saying, it's anything that you keep from somebody that's that significant, that you're trying to have an intimate relationship with. I would never trust him again.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for your opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
okay,
you don't have to
bye.
say sorry. I mean, you're right. Edie's not getting drunk yet. Next year will probably be her year, and then I'll be able to.
And she never will.
Thank you, Karen. Have a good day.
Will.
See you later.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Wow, man, that was the shushing heard across the triangle. Man, Karen just shushed you so hard, Brian.
Yeah,
she
right.
put her pointer finger on her lips and said, shh, no rules, no consequences.
Say something.
Just us in a conversation that you don't get to have an opinion in.
That's okay.
Say nothing.
Wow, the shushing Karen just threw down on you. Nope.
I
All
really
right.
like her strong opinion, though. She came
knew
in
where she
and let
was.
it go.
Yeah, she knew where she stood.
Love it.
Zoe's final answer in 4 minutes on Mix. One more call before we go back to Zoe. We have Anita with us right now. Anita, welcome to Love 'Em or List 'Em. What would you do if you're Zoe?
I would, well, first of all, I want to know why after only a couple of months into your relationship, he got a key to your house.
Well,
Okay,
that is a good question.
She literally opened the door right there.
Wow. Way to scoop out an important detail that none of us even consider. That's funny.
I did clock it, but I was like, it's not my
It's
relationship.
not the headline in all of this.
No, but I'm like Brian. I think that he had good intention. I've been divorced 3 times, and I've had boyfriends in there, but it's just, I think that she should go ahead and she should do as he said and have a conversation with him about that. About these are the boundaries. These are the lines. You don't cross these lines when it comes to my children.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
Thank you, Anita, for calling in. By the way, where are you from? Where is this accent in North Carolina located?
In Wilson.
Wilson.
That's it.
Bye, Anita.
Bye. Have a good day.
You too. Take care.
All right. It all comes down to this. We have.
I really don't know what she's going to choose. I mean, we have had opinions from the complete opposite sides.
Yeah, we have.
All right.
I can see either one.
Zoe, love him or list him. Your boyfriend kept a secret from you regarding him catching your daughter drinking. You just found out about it. Does that break the trust forever, or are you going to keep loving this guy?
So I really decided that I'm going to keep loving him. I got a lot of calls, and I kind of appreciate all the feedback, but I realized in my heart of hearts, he had my daughter's back, which is important. And at the end of the day, he did tell me, and we just kind of talked it over and said, next time he'll let me know sooner. But I also appreciate that he has kind of everybody's best interest at heart, and that's ultimately really important.
Oh,
I
think that's very wise.
Yes. That's great. Well, best of luck to your entire family. And who knows, hopeful thinking. If you guys say we're to get married, this could be one of those things. Your daughter implicitly trusts him now.
Or he could just hold it over her head forever. Be like, you remember that time I didn't tell your mom?
Oh, yeah. Either way, it sounds functional.
It does. It's gonna bode well for everyone involved.
Yes. Zoe, thank you for not kicking the sincere, genuine guy to the curb. God bless you. You have a good day, and thanks for reaching out.
Thank you.